Hello, everybody. Mr. Carnegie here. Day 2 of our book read of Here's Hank. We started yesterday with Hank and his sister at some type of festival with their parents. And sister was in love with the reptile. One reptile showed to come to her birthday party. Unfortunately, her father said he couldn't afford it at the time, but they'll still try to give her a good birthday party. Sister was kind of depressed. Now Hank is in the mindset of what can he do to help his sister make sure her birthday gets what she wants, because she looked out for him when he wanted a dog and the family said no, but she vouched for him, so they ended up with the dog. So we're in day 2, chapter 2 and 3 today, because chapter 2 is kind of short, and then we'll see what the future holds. Chapter 2 says, Find Ways I Can Help Emily Enjoy Her Birthday by Hank Zipzer. I could buy her a black and white cookie, except it's my favorite cookie in the world, and I'll probably eat it before I got home. 2, I could buy her a dill pickle. I'll probably eat it before I got home too. 3, I could offer to clean the cage of her iguana. Catherine? No, I can't. Just the thought of a lizard droppings makes me want to wash my hands for 22 hours. 4, I could dress up as a snake and pretend to be Ginger, except my tongue isn't long enough. Also, it's not forked. At least it wasn't last time I looked. 5, I could magically produce a snake out of thin air. Hey now, that's an idea. I'll have to talk to Frankie about that. Frankie is an incredible magician. Once he almost pulled a nickel out of my nose, but I sneezed and blew it out before he could get to it. Chapter 3. As soon as we got into our apartment, Emily ran to her room and slammed the door. I followed her and stood patiently outside of it, knocking until my knuckles hurt. She never said come in or go away. Emily, I called. Open the door. I have a great idea about your party. Oh, really? And what's your great idea, as if you could have one? Open the door and I'll tell you. I heard her walking across the carpet. Then door opened a crack. What? She said. Well, I began. You want a snake at your party, right? Duh. So all you have to do is produce one out of thin air, problem solved. I smiled my best Hank Zipzer smile, giving her a touch of the old Zipzer attitude. It didn't work. She didn't buy it for a minute. Hank, she said, that's the craziest thing you ever said. Snakes don't appear out of thin air. Now stop bugging me. She started to choose to close the door, but before she could, I stuck my foot in the doorway and blocked it. I knew I had to come up with a plan she believed. Unfortunately, I did not have one. But to my surprise, when I opened my mouth, this was what came out. Snakes do appear out of thin air, I said, if you know the right people, and I do. Who, she asked. Opened my mouth again, and this time an even bigger surprise was waiting on my tongue. The West Side Wizard, I said. Don't tell me you never heard of him. His specialty is pulling snakes out of thin air and twirling them above his head. They get a little dizzy, but they love it because it makes the kids happy. Emily looked at me suspiciously. And how do you know this West Side Wizard, she asked. I've never heard of him. Emily, you may have forgotten, but I'm in the 2nd grade. We 2nd graders know all kinds of things you little 1st graders don't know. You don't know how to subtract, and I do. Emily pointed out. Okay, fine, I told her. You can talk about math all you want. I'll just call the wizard and tell him you're not interested in having him come to your party. No, don't do that, Hank. Do you think he'd really come? The party's only a week away. I gave her that Zipzer smile again. He will if I ask him, I said with confidence. Let me just say right here, I have no idea where that confidence is coming from. I had never heard of the West Side Wizard. It was just something that fell out of my mouth. I noticed that Emily was smiling, and it was the same exact smile she had at Ralph's booth at the street fair. Hank, you are the best big brother in the world. She reached out and gave me a giant hug. Right in the middle of it, we both realized that this was weird. First of all, we don't hug. Second of all, she grabbed me so suddenly that her braids slapped me in the face. The hug stopped almost as soon as it started, which was just fine with me. Emily rushed past me and ran into the living room. "Where are you going?" I shouted. "To call all the friends I invited and tell them about Westside Wizard. This is going to be the best birthday you have ever been to." On one hand, it was good to see Emily so excited. On the other hand, I had got myself to a giant pickle. Actually, made that a whole jar of pickles. Who was this Westside Wizard I just made up? And where was I going to find him? And even if I did find him, how was he going to pull a snake out of thin air? Those are good questions, I said to myself. Now, all I needed were some good answers. That concludes chapters 2 and 3 of Here's Hank. So my question for you today after hearing those 2 chapters, have you ever told an untruth to make someone feel better, and do you regret doing that? That's your thought for the chapters 2 and 3 of this book. I'll be back tomorrow with chapter 4. Until then, thanks for all you do, and enjoy the rest of your day.